You probably noticed there's a composition book on your table. What if that composition book was your composition book? What if it was your diary? What would it say?
Dear Diary.
Dear Journal.
So you want to know why I'm always high? And why you never ever see me cry? Why do I shoot up all this junk? Have you ever seen your dad a sloppy drunk? Sure, I would like to have more knowledge, but my dad drank up all my money for college. So how can you look at me with such conceit when you don't even live on my street?
So you want to know why I ran away? Why in boarded up projects is where I stay? You want to know why I choose to steal and do what I have to just to get a meal? Well, I don't worry about getting good grades. All I worry about is not getting A's. Look at you with your sweet life, but you don't even live on my street.
You ask me why at 14 I'm having this baby. Am I ignorant, retarded, or just plain lazy? What on earth was I thinking about? Well, I was hoping my mama wouldn't put me out. See, your mama's boyfriend ain't messing with you and putting his hands on your little sister too. No, the 7th grade I didn't complete, but you don't live on my street.
So you want to know why I dropped out of school? How many times have you been called a fool? Ever since the 1st grade, I've been called slow. So even if I did know the answer, I wouldn't let you know. And how was I supposed to concentrate? I can't even remember the last time I ate. Do you live every day with defeat? No. So you don't live on my street.
You ask me why I stay with him? When he beats my head again and again. You want to know why I don't get upset? When he makes each drunken idle threat. Well, do you have rats running across your head? When you lay down in your broke down bed? Do you have shoes to cover your feet? Then no, you don't live on my street.
You want to know why I don't raise my child? Well, I ain't worked in a while. You want to know why I don't keep in touch? Can I buy some Pampers? Is that asking too much? Can I start coming around? I don't understand. I can't come around this place. I'm ashamed to let my child see my face. You're supposed to get out the kitchen if you can't stand the heat. So nah, you don't live on my street.
You don't know a thing about me. But there are some things that you must see.
Until you've walked in the shoes for a while.
Until you've had a taste of my lifestyle.
Until you lived in my house.
And given a name to each and every mouse.
Until you've seen your mother get beat.
Then you don't live on my street.
Until you've walked the walk.
Until you've talked the talk.
Until you've knelt down on my knees.
Until you've eaten my government cheese.
Until you smell life through my nose.
Until you have worn my pantyhose.
Until you've seen life through my eyes.
Until you've worn my dress size.
Until you lived inside my head.
Until you have slept in my broke down bed.
Until you read what's on my mind.
Until you stood in my welfare line.
Until you've been called by my name.
Until you felt some of my shame.
Until you sold some of my dope.
Until you've lost all of my hope.
Until you stood under my reign.
Until you have felt some of my pain.
Until you've had to eat some of the things that I've had to eat.
then understand this. You don't live on my street. Thank you. Hi, my name is Crystal Jones.
And I'm Leland Evans.
And we grew up on very different streets. For me, I was rescued from James Casey housing projects and adopted by my aunt at the age of 4.
And for me, I grew up in a 2-parent household in Antioch, Tennessee.
So, on the other hand, we grew up entirely different streets.
But we faced pretty much some of the same temptations, some of the same situations that mostly all teenagers go through.
But thankfully, we both found hope in an organization. I became involved with Touchstone in 1999. I was a junior at Stratford High School. The directors of Touchstone partnered with Youth for Christ, and they provided leaders for a campus life group. Not only were they caring for my spiritual development, but also supporting me as I faced emotional and social challenges that any teenager would face.
For me, I got involved in Touchstone in 2007, taking trips to Bay St. Louis to help after Hurricane Katrina. Not only did it didn't stop there, however. From there, in 2010, I got to go to Haiti with Jim Weber and do earthquake relief. Continued on, we moved to Alabama to do tornado relief. And even from there, we do a lot of community service work here in Nashville, especially after the flood.
And I am a part of the board today, so I know that it is all about giving back and serving our youth. So you just heard us present a poem by Dr. Rivera Faustin, You Don't Live on My Street.